is fracturing, just like his simulation. Welcome to 2026. With a simple calculation, a tiny rounding error in the data, Edward Lorenz discovered that small shifts in the present could unleash storms in the future. He proved that the approximate present does not determine the future. Today, our geopolitical reality is fracturing, just like his simulation. Welcome to 2026, the year the system breaks. The post-1945 international order is crumbling under the weight of new wars. Europe scrambles to fund a war on its doorstep, finally realizing it stands alone. But money is not enough to stop the shadows lengthening across the continent. The West is no longer a unified bloc. The pieces are drifting apart. Ahead lies a period of deep global uncertainty. The Middle East has become the microcosm of this chaos. Talk of technocratic committees and reform rings hollow in empty rooms. In Iran, an aging leadership struggles to hide the cracks in a failing economy, while in Israel, political survival takes precedence over long-term stability. Old enemies rearm in the shadows, sensing the changing tides. And the United States? It is untangling itself, turning its back on the region. Washington trades security commitments for economic deals with opulent Gulf states, leaving a vacuum where power, not justice, draws the borders. Calculated decisions have been replaced by the logic of rage. Grief fuels rage, and rage ignites a cycle that burns everything it touches. Just as America was blinded by revenge after 9/11, new wars chase chimeric goals. The blowback is inevitable. History is a weapon that returns to strike the thrower. And in 2026, the tragedy will not be confined to the battlefield. In Ukraine, the forecast is easiest to predict. There will be no justice. Russia continues its unjust war with drone swarms and attrition. Putin has no interest in peace. He is playing the long game. He waits for Washington to lose patience with Kyiv before he does. The meat grinder continues to turn, indifferent to human cost. Kyiv must now face the darkness without the guarantee of American light. But victory comes at a cost. An army of scarred veterans and grieving mothers. Russia's war economy demands constant fuel to keep from collapsing. The new battlefield is invisible. Cyber attacks, disinformation, chaos, arson and sabotage strike well below the threshold of conventional war. Unchecked, this conflict spreads to the melting ice of the Arctic and into the silence of space, where our technology is most vulnerable. Russia won't need to invade Europe. It will rot it from within, cultivating resistance, installing friendly autocrats, erasing unity. The gray zone is no longer a theory. It is the state of play. Meanwhile, the East rises to challenge the old hegemon. Economic warfare becomes the primary language between Washington and Beijing. The gray zone noose tightens around Taiwan. America clings to old policies, but its grip is slipping. As the US retreats, China finds open doors and new opportunities. Two giants locked in a game where neither can afford to flip the board. America's new strategy is old, the Monroe Doctrine reborn. Intervention is now reserved for its own backyard, where oil and gas flow. We will see the lengths the US will go to expand its sphere of influence. A fortress America, turning inward while the world burns outside. Beyond the sphere, forgotten wars in Africa and Asia will spiral into silence. 2026. The vacuum is real. The chaos is here.